Good morning. So this is Wednesday, I think. Let's see, Sunday was day 8, Monday day 9, Tuesday day 10, Wednesday day 11. We are about to take off for a meeting with Summit Bank. My buddy Brian Fikes has set me up there so we can talk some real business. Funny little story, I just got everything squared away with PayPal and we thought we had all of our funds taken care of, so I transferred all the money out of PayPal into my bank. And guess what? There was fraud on the card that's associated with that account. So some freaks in Florida were spending all the stuff at Sam's. So we had to cancel that card. We're getting a new one today. Again, ads are down temporarily, but whatever. That's life, man. I guess that's just the way it is. So T-Volve, 2 going down the hatch. I'm bringing the Cyphos with me. Whoop, I want it to go down. Couple of shakes, egg white shake to drink on the way, protein shake with carbs for after, BCAAs, and of course, water. All that going in my lovely gym bag right now. So like I said, get a gym bag. I need to change of clothes because I got to go to the bank afterwards and square this little debit card issue away. But that's the hype today. I'm heading out right now, so I will check in with you guys after the workout. We're going to crush shoulders today because we got to get them shoulders big and huge. I'm going to put Brian through the ringer. He works hard, but we're going to see how hard he really can work today. So I got to pack and I got to get out the door. Later, guys. All right, on the way over to Summit Bank to have a morning meeting to talk about banking stuff, whatever that's going to include, I really don't know. I forgot to talk to you guys about breakfast. So got up, had my meal, which was 5 egg whites, 1 whole egg, and 5 pieces of turkey bacon. So that puts me, let's see, about 3 grams of protein per egg. It's 15, 6 for the whole egg. So there's 21 and 30 from the bacon. That makes a little over 50 grams of protein for that. That was good. I had a bowl of oatmeal, which is about 1 1/4 cup of oats is what I use for myself. And a little tiny bit of coconut sugar. So there's my morning kick right there. If you're doing the Genesis program, the oatmeal has got to go because you are not having any carbs. So you can do egg whites, turkey bacon, side of vegetables. You can do some whole eggs to get the fats that you need, or if you're having trouble choking down eggs, which I know sometimes, guys, it's hard to choke down eggs. It really is. Like my tongue will swell up sometimes because I've eaten so many of them. Have fewer eggs and then have a side of almond butter or something. You just put it on have a tablespoonful, stick that sucker in your mouth and chew on it. It's amazingly good. You'll be surprised. Other things you can do is like make an omelet instead of just the eggs. You can cook that turkey bacon beforehand, or even, guys, there's nothing wrong with full fat, regular, old school bacon if you're doing the keto diet. It's loaded with fat, so you'll get your fat content there. Cook that stuff up ahead of time, chop it up, dump it in the omelet. You could even put broccoli or any other vegetables, green peppers, bell peppers in the omelet itself. Add some cheese because fats are okay. Just watch the total fat content. That will usually do it. And I always like to add a little sriracha or some salsa on the side, just so that I'm not eating bland food when I'm doing the phase 1 dieting, because that gets old really, really quick. Bland dieting sucks. We don't have to do that. There's a million different ways to make that work. So omelets, egg whites, whole eggs, get whatever it takes to get your macros according to your phase 1 on the nutrition calculator. Go ahead and do that. And then when you're done, I'm chasing this down because I'm on the road right now with an egg white shake. I ran out of Shakeology, which I love. So it kind of smells like eggs and oats right now, which I hate the smell of it. What I did is I added some sugar-free syrup to the mix, just like a big squirt of it in there, and a tiny bit of coconut sugar to flavor it up. Now, if you're on the Genesis program and you want to do an egg white shake, you can actually add that syrup to it, but I would chase it with some spinach. Like literally stuff huge handfuls of spinach into the blender, and it's going to turn green, and the spinach actually makes things sweet, believe it or not. It doesn't seem like it would, but it actually does. So stuff that spinach in there, put a bunch of crushed ice in there too, and that's going to thicken it up and kind of make it smoothie style. If you could think of anything else to add to that, gosh, that's what I usually would do if I'm doing egg white shakes. And if if you're chasing, I'm sorry, not chasing, but if you're on the road with a regular whey protein shake, Nothing wrong with adding spinach in there too. I've done that many times with the strawberry flavors. I just put strawberry whey protein powder in with huge handfuls of spinach and ice, and it actually tastes fine. You'll be shocked how it actually tastes good. Spinach in a blender, when it's completely chopped up and there's nothing left of it, the juices taste great. So go ahead and give that a try. Worst case scenario, you don't like it and you don't do it again. But there's 2 meal ideas for you there, guys, for breakfast and for your snack. Take that and roll with it. I'm gonna pay attention to the road so I don't get a ticket. I don't think it's illegal to use a video camera in California while you drive, but I'm sure they're gonna associate it with texting or using a device, so I'm hopping off. All right, check in a little bit. Okay guys, back from my gym and bank run. It is almost 2 o'clock, so I'm a little behind on the meals. What I got here is tilapia from Costco, super lean source of protein, really no fat in it. I'm dropping 3 of these things in like super hot water, like right out of the tap. Just got a big old pan and a pot, and put it in. So tilapia comes in a bag like this. You can get it at Costco. Let's see here. Let me just refocus this, guys. 2 grams of fat, 0 carbs, and 23 grams of protein per 4-ounce serving. So says about 3/4 to 1 fillet. So I'm gonna just roll with 2 of those. I'm gonna put me at 46 grams of protein. It's about right for me. I'm gonna also use some of that pasta that I had last night, the leftover white pasta from my carb source. We're gonna cook these up. If you're doing unleashed, we're gonna cook them without oil, or the tiniest bit of oil. Tilapia likes to stick to the pan, so we gotta really coat it or use a Teflon pan and just cook very slowly. If you cook it too fast, it's gonna burn and stick to the pan, and it gets really messy really fast. If you're cooking it in oil, you cook it a little hotter. I still like to kind of slow cook stuff, medium high at the most. If you do that, and you're doing the Genesis program, put a bunch of freaking oil in there and coat it. I like to use lemon and pepper on it and a little garlic salt. Those 2 combined. So just sprinkle it with garlic salt to bring the taste up, and then lemon and pepper will really give it a nice little, little spice to it, good taste. You're gonna need a fat source if you're doing Genesis. So grab an avocado, grab a side of almond butter. There's gonna be some some olive oil in there, but you may need a little more. Those are always, my go-tos. You could even take this and chop it up when you're done, put it on top of some spinach. You could add dressing to it. There's a million ways to go. There's nothing wrong with fish salad, man. That's cool too. If you're taking this to go and you're doing meal prep, I like to always separate the lettuce and spinach, whatever you're using. I usually use spinach because it's so high in nutrients, but separate the spinach in its own Tupperware container. That way the stuff doesn't get soggy while it's sitting in your car or your lunchbox. So 1 Tupperware container for the spinach, and then 1 Tupperware container with everything else pre-made, ready to go. So if you're doing tilapia and like ranch dressing or something, chop that crap up, man. Get it all set in there. Mix up your ranch already, and then just dump it on top of your spinach when it's time to eat. If you want a little crunch to it while you're eating, and you don't want croutons because you're doing the Genesis program, we're not doing carbs, try chopping up some bell peppers, some sweet ones like yellows or red ones or green. Experiment, see which ones you like the most. Even carrots, guys. One of the things I found is that carrots add they add that crunch that croutons used to have in salads that I can't get when I'm doing a keto diet. So try tossing that in there. That will really help with the texture and make it real palatable. That way it's just not fish and lettuce, So try that. I'm gonna cook these up. We'll get a couple shots of it cooking. I'm gonna throw some green beans on there because I'm out of asparagus. I know I've been doing a lot of green beans lately, but I like them. There's nothing wrong with them. I usually add a little bit of Himalayan pink salt when I'm done. If you don't have that, just use a regular salt and then sprinkle it on top. So we'll put a little water in the pan. Green beans go in, steam them while this is cooking on the stove. When the water starts to boil down in the green beans, just drain the rest out, take the top off, sprinkle that salt on top, shake them up. That way the salt doesn't get lost when you dump the water out. So if you put the salt on early and you drain the water, they'll have no salt on them because it'll all go out with the water. This way you can kind of gauge what you have and it sticks around. Works really good that way too. Also, if you're doing unleashed, you can put a little olive oil in there or even a little bit of butter. I love green beans and butter. So you can, once you drain the water, a little tiny bit of butter in there to give them some flavor. Try that. Let's get these things cooking. Okay, so I got the pan on, and what I usually do, I know they've got little strips to tear it, but it's easier this way. Just like to cut them open, let them slide out. They still feel a little hard on the inside, so I didn't let them defrost in that water as long as I should have. I'm super hungry and I can't wait anymore. So what I'm gonna do is cover these and let the steam from whatever water they have in them naturally, gonna let that finish the defrosting process. And I'm making 3 because Priscilla's gonna have one too. Girls gotta eat, right? So there's 3. Rest of them go in the garbage, or the rest of the wrappers go in the garbage. And I'm gonna need a spatula here. So, gonna wanna kind of flatten those out. Garlic salt. That's how easy it is to do this. About that much. Lemon and pepper. And about that much. And of course, when it's all said and done, I mean, you can use lemon if you want. Just for the sake of getting a little more steam, I'm just gonna add just a smidge of water. And if I feel like they're getting too soft, I will take the top off and let it all cook down. Now over here, got the green beans on this side, and I got, you know, just enough water in there to get them going. Top on, stove. This one I'm gonna put on high. This one I got on medium back here. So we're just gonna let these cook. I'll put that spaghetti in the mic, get that ready to go in a couple minutes here. Again, if you're doing Genesis, add some oil, olive oil this, or even coconut oil is a great option. Way healthier than olive oil. Cooks better. It'll change the taste quite a bit. It'll be a nice little mixture there. So here's the finished product. I went with rice because I couldn't find the spaghetti noodles. I have no idea where they went. I think Mia may have gotten into those. And then Priscilla's version, no carbs on there. So this is the Genesis version, but I don't have a side of fat for her yet. I need to get like an avocado on here or something. Maybe a side of almond butter. I gotta ask her what she wants. I'm trying to make sure that you guys understand that this is not difficult. These things are really, really easy to do, and it doesn't take a whole lot of time. So if you're prepping for the week, you know, take 6 of those tilapia loins, shove them into a giant saucepan or 2 saucepans, cook them up, Tupperware, fridge, green beans, the whole bag. Cook it up, Tupperware, fridge, you're done. This whole process for like making 4 meals for you guys, that's a 15-minute process. You're done, and then you don't have to worry about it. So spend the night, meal prep, do it with chicken, do it with ground beef, you know, set those meals aside, whatever it is that you're gonna do. It's really, really easy once you get into the habit. You just have to shift and get into that habit. Hey, what you eating? For the record, who's not having marshmallows?
Gabe's not having marshmallows.
Yeah, that's right, because I stuck to the diet plan. Woo! But those look pretty heavenly.
She loves it.
Nummy?
Do I have something on my face, Dad? Oh! Oh! Oh!
Marshmallow hair?
Is it nutrient rich? Lots of good nutrients in there. Is that grow food? No, it's food we limit. Oh, but that's okay. It's still yummy sometimes.
Is it on my nutrition plan to eat that? No.
Why not? Why can't Daddy have it?
Because he's so healthy.
Yes, he's so healthy.
But you get a cheat meal?
What?
You get a cheat meal? Well, Priscilla got the backyard going pretty cool. Got our tikis going.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Where'd you go? She did a pretty good job setting this place up. Alright guys, so we're gonna sign out for the night. That's it for us. I got actually got 2 meals to go. I went like 4 hours without eating. So I'll probably have one at 10 and then one at midnight. Marshmallow.
I want to show you guys.
Marshmallow. So we're signing out. Go to your cardio tomorrow morning, guys. You know the drill. Hold still.
Okay, now that you're off camera, here you go, Daddy. Here's yours now that you're off camera.
Oh, that's such a lie. That's not mine. I swear it's not mine.
That's
Temptress.
yours.
I saved it for you.
Temptress.
You ready?
Nope. Nope. Get it away. Get it away. What? This is. How do I live with this?
Go.
Nope. Get it away.
One little bite.
Nope. Nope.
Knew you want it.
Nope. None.
Sure.
Nope.
You're gonna get it.
And now she's sugar high.